Let me paint you a picture. You've been talking to this girl for a while now. You're there for her. You listen, you check in, you make her laugh. You're consistent, you're reliable, you're everything a good guy is supposed to be, and yet somehow, you're watching her go on dates with other guys while she calls you her best friend. And you're sitting there thinking, what am I doing wrong? I'm literally everything she says she wants. Why does this keep happening? Here's the truth nobody told you. The friend zone isn't a place she put you. It's a place you built for yourself, brick by brick, behavior by behavior, without realizing what you were constructing. And the good news is, if you built it, you can change it. Not by becoming someone you're not by flipping a switch overnight, but by understanding exactly what got you there and making the right shifts starting today. Here are 7 signs you're in the friend zone and exactly how to get out. Let's get into it. Number 1, she tells you everything about the guy she's dating, and you listen patiently, supportively, like a good friend does. She vents about how this guy doesn't text back properly, and you're right there nodding along, secretly dying inside, thinking, I would never do that to you. But here's what's actually happening. She's not telling you about other guys because she doesn't see your potential. She's telling you because she's already filed you under safe, under comfortable, under not a romantic option. When a woman is attracted to a man, she does not sit there and talk about other men she's interested in. She's careful, she's strategic, she doesn't want to close that door. If she's completely comfortable discussing her dating life with you in detail, that comfort is the problem. You've made yourself so emotionally available, so non-threatening, so reliably supportive that there's zero tension left. And tension is what attraction runs on. Number 2, she always says you're like a brother to her, or her best guy friend, or I don't know what I'd do without you. These feel like compliments, and in one sense they are. She genuinely values you. But what she's also telling you, without realizing it, is that she's placed you in a category, a safe category, a category that doesn't include romantic feelings. The brother frame is one of the deepest friend zone positions you can be in because it's built on genuine emotional closeness that never crossed into attraction, and the reason it got there is almost always the same. You were so focused on being needed that you forgot to be wanted. Those are 2 completely different things. Being needed keeps you close. Being wanted creates chase. You've been optimizing for the wrong one. Number 3, physical contact is completely one-sided or totally absent. She hugs every guy she meets the same way she hugs you. She's never initiated anything that felt even slightly charged. There's no lingering, no accidental touch that didn't feel accidental, no moments where the physical distance between you two got smaller and neither of you moved away. When there's genuine attraction, the body communicates it even when the mouth doesn't. Proximity increases. Touch becomes more frequent and less formal. If your physical interactions feel exactly like how she'd interact with her cousin at a family dinner, that's information, not a death sentence, but information you need to work with. Number 4, she never gets even slightly jealous when you mention other girls. Here's a simple test. Next time you're talking to her, casually mention another girl, not dramatically, just naturally drop it into conversation. A girl at the gym said something funny, a coworker suggested a restaurant, something small, and watch her reaction. When a woman has zero romantic interest in you, she won't even blink. She might even encourage it. Oh, you should ask her out. Tell me about her. She's completely unbothered because you're not hers in any sense that matters to her emotionally. But when there's something there, even buried deep, you'll catch a micro-reaction, a slight shift, a change in tone, a question that seems casual but isn't. No reaction at all means no emotional investment, and emotional investment is where everything starts. Number 5, you've never created any tension between you two. Tension gets a bad reputation. People think it means conflict or drama, but romantic tension is something else entirely. It's that charged energy in a moment where something could happen. It's the pause in a conversation that neither person rushes to fill. It's holding eye contact just a second longer than normal. It's saying something that has 2 meanings and letting her figure out which one you meant. If every interaction you've had with this girl has been warm, friendly, easy, and completely safe, you've never created tension. And without tension, there's no spark. You've been so focused on making her comfortable that you forgot comfort without tension is just friendship. Start introducing small moments of uncertainty, not cruelty, not mind games, just enough edge to make her wonder. Number 6. You've been waiting instead of leading. This is the one that keeps most good guys stuck. You've been waiting for the right moment, waiting until things feel more certain, waiting until you're sure she won't reject you, waiting for a sign so obvious it basically comes with a written guarantee. And while you wait, other guys who don't overthink it are making moves. Here's what waiting communicates without you knowing it. Either you're not that interested or you're too scared to act. Neither is attractive. Women are not going to pull you out of the friend zone for you. They're not going to hand you a script and say, okay, now say this. You have to lead, not aggressively, not desperately, but with the calm confidence of a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to find out if she feels the same. The right moment you've been waiting for? It doesn't arrive. You create it. Number 7. You've made yourself completely replaceable as a friend, but irreplaceable as emotional support. And this is the deepest one. You've essentially been doing boyfriend behaviors, the listening, the checking in, the being there, without any of the romantic energy that makes those behaviors mean something different. She gets all the emotional benefits of a relationship with you and zero of the tension, the mystery, or the pursuit. So why would she risk the friendship by seeing you differently? You've made it too comfortable and not compelling enough. The shift is this. Pull back slightly on the emotional availability, not to punish her, but to rebalance the dynamic. Stop being the person she calls to process every feeling. Let some space open up. Reintroduce yourself as someone with an edge, with opinions, with a life that doesn't revolve around her emotional needs. And then lead. Make your interest known calmly, directly, once. Not with a dramatic speech, just honest. I like you, not as a friend. Wanted you to know that. And then you let her sit with it. No pressure, no follow-up, just clarity. Because clarity is the one thing the friend zone never has. Look, getting out of the friend zone isn't about manipulation. It's about recalibrating who you are in her presence, bringing back the tension, the edge, the mystery that was never there in the first place. Some situations can shift. Some have gone too far. But you will never know which one you're in until you actually show up as the man who goes after what he wants instead of waiting around hoping she figures it out for him. Drop a comment and tell me your situation. I read them. And if you want to know exactly how to approach her with confidence once you've made that shift, go watch that video next. It's the perfect follow-up to everything we just covered. If this resonated with you, it means you're ready to stop playing small. Join the Brotherhood by subscribing and show some support with a like if you're committed to building a better version of yourself. We're just getting started. Stay locked in. Peace.